Have you ever wondered what happens when three of BTS's most beloved members step away from the spotlight and share a simple meal together? What looked like an ordinary street food night between Jungkook, Seokjin, and Taehyung quickly turned into a moment that fans can't stop talking about. As they gathered around a table filled with delicious food, something unexpected happened that revealed a side of their chemistry rarely seen on camera. At first, it seemed like nothing more than a casual dinner. But the way they looked at each other, laughed together, and naturally connected created an atmosphere that felt different. Fans who noticed the small details believe this night exposed a bond even deeper than anyone expected. Was it a hidden gesture, an unspoken understanding, or a moment that accidentally revealed their true friendship? Stay until the end, because the most heartwarming part of this street food night wasn't the food at all. It was the surprising chemistry between Jungkook, Seokjin, and Taehyung that left everyone completely speechless. Face screaming in fear, fire, Purple Heart, what was supposed to be a simple night out quickly became one of the most talked about moments among fans. There were no grand stages, no flashing cameras, and no carefully planned performances. Just Jeon Jungkook, Seokjin, and Kim Taehyung sitting together at a modest street food restaurant, sharing a meal like ordinary friends. Yet somehow, that ordinary scene felt more powerful than any headline. The moment the photo appeared, fans immediately noticed something unusual. It was not the food spread across the table. It was not the location. It was the atmosphere surrounding the three of them. There was a warmth that seemed impossible to fake, a comfort that only comes from years of trust, laughter, and shared memories. Jeon Jungkook sat with the relaxed smile that fans know so well, looking completely at ease. Across from him, Seokjin carried the calm confidence of someone who no longer needed to say much to be understood. Beside them, Kim Taehyung's quiet expression seemed to tell its own story. Together, they looked less like global superstars and more like three friends who had found a rare moment of peace in the middle of an overwhelming world. As fans looked closer, they began discovering small details hidden within the photo. The way their attention naturally met in the center of the table. The way nobody appeared distracted. The way each member seemed fully present in the moment. It was a simple detail, yet it carried an emotional weight that was impossible to ignore. Many began wondering if this dinner represented something much bigger. BTS members have shared countless moments together over the years, but there was something different about this one. There were no expectations attached to it. No audience to entertain. No schedule to follow. Just genuine companionship. The longer people stared at the image, the more questions emerged. What were they talking about before the picture was taken? What memories were they sharing? Were they laughing about old trainee days? Were they reflecting on everything they had experienced together? Nobody knew the answer, and perhaps that mystery made the moment even more meaningful. For Jeon Jungkook, who grew up alongside his members, moments like these carry a special significance. The youngest member has often spoken about the people who helped shape him into the person he became. Looking at the photo, fans couldn't help but wonder if he was once again finding comfort in the familiar presence of those who had walked beside him for years. Seokjin's role in the group has always extended beyond what fans see on stage. His ability to create a comfortable environment, even during stressful times, has become legendary among those who know BTS best. In this quiet dinner setting, many fans felt they were witnessing that side of him once again. Not through words, but through the simple feeling of ease that seemed to surround the table. Kim Taehyung, meanwhile, appeared unusually relaxed. His expression carried none of the pressure that often follows global celebrities. Instead, there was a sense of contentment, as though this simple gathering was exactly where he wanted to be. For fans who have followed his journey for years, that small detail spoke volumes. As discussions spread across social media, countless fans shared the same feeling. They were not emotional because three celebrities were eating together. They were emotional because the photo reminded them that some bonds survive every challenge, every schedule, and every chapter of life. Yet one detail continued to capture everyone's attention. The three members weren't focused on the cameras. They weren't posing dramatically. They weren't trying to create a viral moment. And perhaps that was exactly why the image became unforgettable. The strongest chemistry is often revealed when people forget they are being watched. In that brief moment around a street food table, Jeon Jungkook, Seokjin, and Kim Taehyung unintentionally revealed something fans had always hoped was true. Behind the fame, behind the records, behind the endless spotlight, the connection between them remained as genuine as ever. And that realization turned an ordinary dinner into a memory that fans will continue talking about long after the food, the table, and even the night itself have faded away.